probably going to be our bust down there. But we don't mind. So we're going to call. And we're going to call and we're going to hope. Blessed enough to be in the 1k grand, got in here off of $22. 2 stages of phase, so 22 into a 109 into the 1k. We've had a really good start here, sitting 1.6 above starting stack. I'm just going to see, but there's definitely a lot of combinations that you can carry on with. Right, we go. Great flop. That's a good turn as well, actually. I mean, that turn could also help him, but he checks it back, so I think we can bet quite comfortably here for value with top pair. Oh, and we get paid off as well. Things we like to see. 6s. We definitely raise some garbage over here. We can fold to a 3-bet quite easily, but yeah, we can also hit the flop slightly. We will see bet. Second pair. And we turn 2 pair. We can definitely size up here. We want the chips. There is a straight on the board. There was already a straight on the board, but I doubt 7-4 calls. Now, the big concern here is if he did have something like ace-5, ace-6, ace-8, they've just made a better 2-pair on the river. Maybe they 3-bet pre-flop. So definitely take a stab at it. Can maybe fold to a raise. Yeah, we lose to 7-9 as well, 7-4, but we do get it through. That's a really good pot. Blind v blind. Right here is one of the spots I'm talking about. Like, this to me is a good 3-bet against the cutoff. It's one that I expect him to peel a hell of a lot. And we do flop 2 pairs. But we hold no clubs. We're definitely going to see bet after we 3-bet pre-flop. We're hoping not to run into ace-jack of clubs. Now we would love them to have ace-jack of clubs. So we are fully dominating. We have the nuts. And we're going to check back the nuts. And hopefully he rips it. No, we do just get a check. So I'm going to bet relatively small into what was a 3-bet pot pre-flop. Hopefully he finds a raise. We got paid off. Jack, Queen of Hearts. We're happy at the moment in the grand. Actually picking up pocket 9s in the small blind. And we do pick up top set. Lovely. We had a pot against Aki earlier where he was quite aggressive and we were able to just call. Right now we have the nuts. I think leading out on this card would be very good. I think pocket kings would have bet that flop just to protect their own equity. So I don't think our set is losing now, whereas he could very easily have a king, which puts us in a great spot if he does. And if he has got pocket kings, well, it's early exits. And that is a full house. So we will lose to pocket eights, pocket kings, and we beat everything else. Just a 50% stab at the pot, we take it down. And we do just pick up aces under the gun and kings in the 530. So we're going to open up the aces, and we're going to open up the kings as well. All happening. Aces just get through pre-flop. In the 530 we have flopped a set of kings, which we're going to check back. I'm happy to raise here for value. And hope that he doesn't have ace-4. We do get paid and we do win. Blind v blind, 6-7 off. Second pair we're going to bet quite aggressively on. He misses this flop a lot. When they just call like that, you gotta look at what it is that they're calling with. You know, they can call that first bet with the 3. They can call with the jack. We'll take one more stab. We still lose to a 3. We beat jack now. I don't expect them to be diamonds here often. I think we are going to check and potentially call if it is a reasonable price. He checks it back and we take it down. Oh. 4s, I can see that, I can understand that. It's a good pot to win. We're going to open pocket 6s. Dream flop. Hopefully they have an ace. Obviously the ace hits our range quite a bit. Flopping a set of 6s. We have hit our sets today. Hopefully they have an ace. Or king queen or queen jack or something to keep them in. That's great stuff. We get called. I'm going to size up a little bit more now on the turn. You know, there's 2 flush draws out there. We could be sitting with king queen ourselves. There's plenty of draws that my range could have for him to be able to continue. Now, as long as they don't have king jack, we are good. It gets checked, so I think we can go for a little value bet here. And we get called as well. Lovely stuff. Had the flush draw and then turns a pair and then a rivers 2 pair. Understandable. Or maybe we 3-bet call. 3-bet call sounds good. You know, he's in there with a lot of suited aces. We take that one down pre-flop. And we pick up kings in the ground as well. We are picking up some good cards. We definitely can't complain. We'll be doing the same thing to Arto again if he opens. We're going to raise call. Now we're going to squeeze. Make that just a little bit bigger. Got two players here. Yeah, we'll happily take if he shoves, he calls. I still call. And again, hopefully we're not just running into it. You know, this hand I feel like I dominate. There's lots of king, queen in there. And queen, jack, king 10, queen 10. We get a fold. And another fold. We take that one down pre as well. Just gonna call against under the gun. Top pair, top kicker. We have no spades though, which is concerning. If he is going to have the ace of spades there, it's going to be ace king or ace 10. He checks it over. I think on that board right now, we'll check it back. Yeah, if we check it back there, he can bet with one spade. See, ace king's just made a straight, so we're now losing to that, and we're obviously already losing to flushes. Tiny bit. Price is too good. How can we not call? Boom. Take it. Four-way all in. Sixes, tens, ace queen, ace queen. And we would have had them all with our jack 7. Yeah, super short in the small. If he goes all in, we'll call. Sorry, on the bottom. And we will jam over the top of Tom Coons as well. Called by king 3. There's the king. Great stuff. Open 6-9 suited here. You just want to start making some headway over here in the 530, so time to get a little bit mixy with the cards. Got shot. A card that I definitely want to continue barreling on. Oof, then we make the straight on the end there. We have the nuts. Just hope that he calls. And we scooch up the bounty. I mean, it's very difficult for him to put me on this hand, which is why I like playing these kinds of hands from weird positions sometimes. But the way that he's played it, I doubt we get a call here. I was having a good old think about it. And we do get the call. We scoop up $125 there. Lovely stuff. See if I can get my chips back from you, sir. Ace, jack, ace 3. No 3 and we are good. No 3 or 4 and we are good. Lovely stuff. Get the chips back. That was a bold move from him. I did think about the fold. I opened for 2.5 big blinds. He just slapped it straight on me with absolute balls of steel, but not having it. He was one of the players that knocked me out of the WPT earlier this year. Revenge has been taken. We got our chips back, sitting over 3 million, 3 times starting stack. That takes us, moves us up a little bit. Moves us into 10th place. 25 minutes of late registration to go. Real good spot. See if my man Sergey Georgiev is still in the 1K. Georgi Sandev, sorry. Yes, he is. 32nd place. This guy, Georgi Sandev, we were heads up for a 5K Malibu big game ticket in the World Cup of Cards earlier this year, and he absolutely dominated me and destroyed me. It was really sad. I've not come close to playing in a 5K since. And he is amongst the players today. Yeah, these 1Ks are absolutely full of the best players, but that's why I like playing in them. And I got absolutely finessed and minced in the micro millions. I think I took a grand total of $3 across the whole event. Ace King suited, very nice. We will be calling, probably flipping. Ace King against sevens. There's the king. There's the ace. Lovely stuff. Knockout Morton, have him. Great start. We love winning them flips. Sticks up to 3.7 mil into 6th place in the 1K. Chip leading the table. We're going to 3-bet against Jan. It's just interesting. We call and we lose here a lot, but his hand is just too strong to fold. And we're flipping against sevens again. And we do not get there this time, but we're still in a good spot. Queens. Definitely can't complain at the cards that we've been getting. Georgi Sandev, my guy. Hopefully he's not on that jack. Great stuff, checks it back and we take it down. Let's see what his little 3-bet was all about. Ace Queen. There's a ways to go. Spoke about this guy so much this evening. It's funny how he's now sitting on my left. And we do pick up kings again in the 1K. We're definitely 3-betting as well. And hopefully he doesn't hit any small little outs. No. Jacks. No jack. No jack. Lovely, lovely pot. Lovely pot. Just what we wanted. 6 million chips, 6 times starting stack. That sticks us in 3rd place. Happy days. Happy, happy days. 9s against 10s. Oof. Flops the quads. And he has a full house, and I have the other 9. What is going on there? Georgi Sandev getting it done. Pop a little champers for him. And third pot. Definitely call him. Not going away anywhere just yet. We're now open-ended. Any 4, any 9 sorts us out. I'll even take the 8 as well. He's all in. We'll call. We might get there. We do get there. That's unreal for him. Aces, 7, 8. We hit an 8 on the end to hit 2 pair. Jeez. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Look, it happens to me. It happens to me all the time. We're now actually in first place in the 1K. Flop is good for us. Definitely take another stab. Potentially shut down on the river. Check. See how big his bet is. Before we call, we know this guy can equally get his mixie. He could have Queen 10. He could have Queen Jack. Yeah, that bet definitely looks value-y. I'm happy to let this one walk. Don't judge. Maybe I should have called. Right, registration is finished now in the 1K, which we are sitting in first place in. 31 places get played. We've got 2.1k for 31st, all the way up to 30k for first place. You know, we're only in this tournament for $22, so, you know, obviously we want to go places, we want to hit them big numbers, but even just a min cash is absolutely ridiculous for us. But we're definitely in a good enough position to do so. Queens is good. We'd love a shove from Pascal. Not gonna happen. We know Georgi is loose. He's happy to play his second pair and third pair like it's top. Let me be careful of that. We don't really want the squeeze here. I'd rather go heads up against Georgi. Smaller stack. So he could be in the mix with anything. We don't want to get caught out too much. Our stack dominates. I think we just rip and hope. Here we have 2 pairs, queens and 6s. We lose to an 8, we lose to a 6. He clearly doesn't have those hands, otherwise he would have called already. If he's got the 6, I guess maybe it's a tough call for him. If he puts me on an 8. Ace Jack. I see why you were there, but we take it down. Oof, and we do. You know, this guy could have jacks. There is that, but we don't want to sit there and think like that. He has got a very big stack. We are going to raise if he bets. Raise for just over pot. Let me take it down. Just 16 more people to go in the 1K, and we're good for 2K. It's a very quick check behind. I'll check it down. Would it be unreasonable to call here? I mean, I beat Queen 10. Unless he has the 9 and he tried to delay to induce, then there's no overbet or anything like that. We can call and see what he has. Oh, lovely little bluff catch there. Fingers crossed. Could be out. And then that'll just leave us with the 1k. Earthed. Gross. Only Queen Jack. Ugh. Ugh. Oh well. Ooh. Oh, thank God for that, really. The player 4-bet and gets that through. And in all of that, I did just miss. There's only 32 players left, so one more to bust. And we are in for 2 grand. One more player to bust. So this can be hand for hand in the grand now. Interesting. It's got to be really strong. Super interesting. Queen's ace. Oh! And the bubble bursts. It's just we just knew it was gonna happen that way, innit? Shit. 2.1k locked up for us. Not bad off of $22. Happy days. Things we like to see. Right, we can crack on with the bloody game now. Definitely got to reconstruct and figure out our game plan right now. That was a long old bubble. We'll definitely let that ace be part of our range, not his range. If we get raised, fold. Which we do. Surely he has an ace. Also, we might just be outkicked. Might have 2 pair. I'm gonna call it down, but fingers crossed. Big bluff. We catch the bluff nicely. 3 tables left, so 16 more players to get knocked out. Unless it's gonna be 9-handed, then that'd be 15 more players to get knocked out for the final table. We definitely don't have a final table stack yet. we got a little bit more work to do to get to that point. Probably about double the chips. Looking at anywhere from 11-12 million. Limp, back raise if he raises, hopefully he does. Which he does, which we are really happy to see. And we'll take that up to 12.5. Take it down. Oof. Ooh. They're never going to put me on kings 2 hands in a row now, are they? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I open really wide from here, guys. Definitely should be shoving over the top of me. Martin, you definitely should be shoving when we hit top set. We'll play it like it's nothing. Yeah, we don't want him to have the flush draw. We lose to 5 deuce and 5-7. 5-7 is definitely a real possibility. We have a full house now, so that beats. Oh, we love that. Take that down nicely. 9.5 mil, up into 5th place. It does reek of a 7, but I don't think I can pass the vibe check there. I don't think. Ah, great. Love to take that down. Definitely about time we opened a hand. Small stack comes along. All of this majorly concerning. We'll see, but fold when he shoves. Take it down. Another big stack. We'll definitely defend, but we're not looking to do anything stupid at this moment. It's tempting to squeeze, but I think I'd actually rather squeeze with like Queen 10. And the hand that I have got, that makes it really, really easy for us. Eight's Queen 10, the exact hand I said I would rather squeeze with. And he takes it down. Good for him. Me and Andre, the same, you see. Oh dear. He squeezed with my squeezing hand. Hopefully that means we both know our stuff. Or we're both just absolutely shite. One or the other. Definitely like to raise some garbage like this sometimes. Like, there's no reason for him to limp. If he back raises, it's an easy fold. Let me take it down. See, if I just call he squeezes so much. And really I want to be able to take this post flop. For now I'm just going to fold. He's super aggressive. There's the jam. Ace is ace jack. Thank God. Thank God. You know, if it folds to us and we raise him and he shoves, we call. Obviously, we're in bad against ace jack, but we would have won. I'm just going to shove it over the top of him. What you got? What you got? Nothing. Nah. Great fold there. King jack ace 2 5s. Oh. It was always going to be, wasn't it? Christoph takes out 2. Jacks is good. Will be calling if he tries it again. Ugh. Dreadful flop with 2 overs. Now we lose to a lot. Call. We have lost 60% of our stack since the break. We are down in the bottom. We've got some bits to do. I think this is going to either be an in or an out hand. We're either going to be in and doubled up, or we're going to be out. Folded by now. If he does have a king, we're most definitely going to be out kicked. There we get through. Oh, he's take it down pretty, it's a shame. Not really the flop that we wanted. It's annoying because we are going to get bullied off massively. Even potentially with the king. I have no spades. Problem is, even if he had a queen, he isn't going to fold now. We like to check. Sixes, crack him. Great pot to squeeze through there. King queen suited is nice. It's probably going to be our bust out hand, but we don't mind. So we're going to call, and we're going to call, and we're going to hope, because we have got to get some chips. We're right down there in the bottom of it. Fingers crossed. Ugh. Queen would be nice. Oh. Oh. Sorry, bro. Really sorry. Oh. Oh. Puts us into fifth. Someone else got knocked out on the other table too, so just 2 more to go. Ah, he had me dominated as well. What a fucking hand. What a hand. keeps us in it massively. 2 more players to go and we are on the final table. Oh, it's all kicking off at the moment. We had big stack doubled up off another big stack there. I'll be calling this all in. I'll still be calling. Hopefully combined one of us will knock somebody out. I mean, unless this guy gets involved, then I am out of there. And he's got to be thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, is someone's going to get knocked out. 8, 7, 10s. Ace or a king will do the trick. Not a queen. Unfortunate. We do knock out Pedro. Here we are, hand for hand. So it is a 9-handed final table. We have one player sitting on 3.5 blinds, so I'd like to think we're going to make it. We had to go for that. We had to go for that there. Like, you know, we'd be sitting on 20 mil up in 4th place if we'd hit an ace or a king there. Rip it in on him, sir. No fear. Good stuff. And he's out, and we have made the final table. Final table, boys and girls. Happy place to be. Down to the last 9. Straight, and he gets the same straight. Already down to 8. We got about 30 grand up top. I'm going to give it a good go. Last time was in a 1K. We came 4th. It was the WSOP Thursday Thriller actually on GG. We took 29.9 in for 4th place there. I don't mind the final table. I can navigate them well enough, but yeah, here's what we're playing for. So we've already locked up 4.5 grand. We've got 5.3, 6.3, 7.7, 10, 15, 21, 30. So let's give it a good old go, man. We come back with pocket aces. Hands we love to see. This will be getting shoved over the bottom. I think I'm gonna limp here. I don't expect him to do anything crazy, to be honest. Unfortunate if he has got 2 pairs against us. Good, we take that down. Got a little bit dicey for a second there. What do we have? 9-8. Nine queen, jack 10. Jack is good. It's another ladder for us. We've locked up 5.3k. Just gonna limp here. We definitely have a limping strategy on a final table when we're really, really short. You know, he's considering the raise. But that's why we do that, because they know that if they raise us our bluff and I've got it, it's just a snap, and we bet small there. What we're trying to do is get them to believe that we're betting small to induce, when in reality we're just betting small because we've got air. We'd love for this to fold all the way around to us, because we will absolutely lay it on him. Fold would be great. I think ace jack, ace queen, ace king would have called by now. Could we get that one through? It's lovely. We can open king jack. People aren't going to get funny when we're under the gun. If we face a raise, we know they're good for it. We are under the gun, and range is definitely tighten up here. Flop is definitely for him, so we'll check it back. This is a card we can start to bet on. Just bet for 33%. And if we get raised, we are out of there. And we are out of there. What we do want to see is we want to see this guy bust. Want him to bust now. Come on, you got a call here. He's got the king, no jack, no queen. No jack, no queen, no king. Boom. Laddered up. Locked up 6.3k, and we are now the shorty. Sevens is going to be a shove. And we hope. Right, well, good luck us. Could be the last hand. Fingers crossed. And we get it through. Here we go. Could be the last hand. We don't mind. We are happy. Fingers crossed that neither of these two have an ace, because if they do, it's going to be better than mine. This guy might just call with anything, to be honest. That'll be even worse. Jacked him. Oh, he hit the ace. We are out. It's a shame, but we definitely can't grumble at 6.3k. Not from $22 anyway. Happy days. Happy days. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to the new followers.